Hey everyone, this is Courage Info session number 5. It's the second last one, and in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my original song called Heartbreaker. Heartbreaker is another relationship song like If You Love Me, but it's different. And it's not the normal song about being a heartbreaker and about breaking hearts and not being good relationship material and you shouldn't fall in love with me because I can't commit and stuff like that. It's sort of accidental as to why I'm called a heartbreaker in that song, but the whole situation inspired me to title that song Heartbreaker. So in this relationship, I went out with this girl for 9 months, and it was my first serious relationship. I was 16 at the time, and if you listen to the song before, or if you're just going to listen to it, you're going to hear that she broke up with me for my friend. She broke up with me numerous times before that, but when she did it for my friend, it was something that I couldn't accept or deal with almost, because no one would like being broken up with for their friend. Like, I wanted them to break up. I could list off a whole bunch of negative things about both of them, about what I didn't like about both of them, and I just didn't want them to last, and I thought it was pretty stupid and silly of them to do something like that. The best line that goes with this song is, if you love someone, let them go, and if they come back, then they're yours. And the whole reason is because I did let her go when she asked me to, and I remember her asking me to wait for her because she would come back. Like, she just wanted to be with different people and then she'd come back to me. And I was young and immature at the time, so I agreed to everything. And of course, it was my first serious relationship, so I said, yeah, I would jump at the chance of going back out with you again. So I let her go. They did their own thing. I have no idea what happened with the two of them because I ended communication with both of them and I just moved on with my life. And through that period of letting her go until she started talking back to me again, 3 years after, I moved on and I learned new things about myself. I learned what I wanted out of a relationship, what I wanted out of life, and all that stuff. I discovered who I was pretty much. And when she came back, I moved on and I just didn't see her in the same way that I saw her in when I first started going out with her, and it was just completely different. But every time she would speak to me, she would ask me if I could go back out with her, and she told me that she was a different girl, and I believed her that she changed, and she was different. She acted differently. She was more respectful and more polite and stuff like that, qualities that I liked. And I honestly was considering going back out with her again, but I remember asking my cousins and my sisters and friends who knew from beginning to end about the whole relationship, and they told me, don't go back out with her again. And I also had in the back of my mind that if she left me for my friend once, she could do it again for a completely different friend and maybe even ruin another friendship, And it was something that I didn't want to go through again. And I just told her no. So when I told her no that time, she got really upset with me and she told me that I was like any other guy out there. I led her on. I played with her feelings. I was spiteful, all of that stuff. And honestly, when she was saying these stuff to me, I just didn't care because I just was over her, and it was just as simple as that. I wasn't holding a grudge or anything against her. Um, However, if you listen to the song, it sounds like I'm really angry, and that's because I wrote the song and I recorded the whole song when I was really angry about the whole situation, when it just happened and the wound was still fresh. So that's pretty much it. That's why I'm a heartbreaker, I guess. And I thought it was pretty funny, reminiscing back on it. So when I re-recorded the song, because I did it in 2008 first, and when I redid it last year, I decided to keep it the same. That's pretty much it about Heartbreaker. So check back in a week where I will talk about the final song on Courage, which is Wide Awake. It's Katy Perry's song and it's my cover of it and why I chose to do it. So yeah, see you. I'm not really a heartbreaker. I'm really a nice guy. I honestly don't know what she's talking about.